I'm glued already to this. Do you remember that distinctive music? Yeah, it signaled the start of the hugely popular 90s sitcom Martin.
That popular and highly rated show aired on the Fox network for 5 laugh-filled seasons. Now we've got Martin the Reunion. Take a look.
Martin the Reunion. Action.
This one's for you, Tommy.
What's up?
You so crazy.
For the first time in 30 years,
Wow.
one of TV's most iconic casts
We capture the black experience.
is back together.
All right, joining us now is Anthony Payne, who played Cole on the show. This is actually scripted in here. It says, "What's up, what's up?" Do you run around, you're driving, well, you pulled over, but do you go around town, do people just scream, what's up to you?
Man, it's usually like one of the sayings that we actually created back then. You know, we were setting trends and creating sayings, and we didn't even know. We were just doing our thing, you know, from "you go girl" to
damn Gina.
yeah, you know, the hand in the face to a little something, you know. Different things. We were creating all these different things, and we were just having fun. So, you know, they usually, hey, if I had a dime for every time somebody asked me where Big Shirley was.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you'd be the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so the original sitcom, you say that this is big for the culture. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Well, yes, absolutely. You know, this was something that, like you said, helped build the network. You know, our show changed the face of comedy at the time because there were no other shows out there about young black love and you know, how a young black man and his friends navigate through this whole thing, as well as we kept our finger on the pulse of what was going on back then without social media. You know, we tapped into the culture, and we kept it 100.
Yeah,
as they say.
And the chemistry was unbelievable and amazing. And I feel like it also changed TV in a way because you sort of broke that wall, right, between like you and the audience, because all of you guys would be cracking up when things were going on. It's sort of something that was like emulated by Seinfeld eventually. Like, you know, they're all laughing. They're like laughing with us, right?
It was definitely like a combination of a scripted sitcom show mixed with sketch comedy, you know, like Carol Burnett back in the days when, you know, you knew they were doing it, but sometimes they just couldn't hold it, you know, so. Yeah.
All right, so when you all got together and said, let's do the reunion, I mean, that's a no-brainer for you to just say, absolutely, let's do this?
No, not at all, because we knew what it meant, again, to the community, to the culture. And when I say culture, I mean to all of the cultures, from the hip-hop community to the African-American community. We knew what this show meant, so it had to be done right.
And
so it wasn't a...
And so what was that like finally? We're looking at pictures of you guys entering the studio. You know, it had to be kind of surreal. And also you did this in honor of people who weren't there, who aren't here today. Thomas Michael Ford, who played Tommy. This was done in honor of him too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's one of the things that was a must, that we had to pay honor and respect to one of our dear friends. He was like one of my best friends off camera as well. So throughout the years since the show has ended, we spoke every day. Every day.
Oh, my goodness, what a loss. Well, this is in honor of him as well, as just mentioned. So for people who tune in tonight, because we'll tell you how you can watch it, what really can they expect?
Oh, man, it's a trip down memory lane. It's a trip down memory lane, so we revisit, like, all our favorite memories. You know, we talk about, we share moments that we have with all our special guest stars. We have a couple of guest star surprises and performances, and so it's like we laugh, we cry. It's one of those things where I think it's a must see. You know,
it's just amazing when you go through, you know, something so special in your life, and you're lucky to be part of that. We're lucky to be part of it too, as viewers. And I know the question was asked. Was there an answer? Will there be a reboot? Because we want to actually see what happened to everybody, you know, this many years later.
You know what? You know what's interesting is that we, when we were there filming it, it felt like we were about to go to work again. You know what I mean? We were all in that same place and space for the first time in 30 years, like literally.
Wow.
And we started just falling right back into it. I was like, are we about to do this again? You know? I think never say never. However, I think once you've had lightning in a bottle, to try to capture it twice, is just, you know, it's just one of those things. And it wouldn't be.
Yes.
Top Gun did it.
Top
You could
Gun,
do it.
Great point.
We're out of time. You know what? I think you should just absorb it, take it all in, enjoy it. We've enjoyed what you all have brought to us over the years, and you know, we wish you all the success.
Martin, the reunion streams tonight, starts streaming tonight on BET Plus. Carl Anthony Payne, thank you. We know you had the red carpet last night, so I know it takes a lot for you to be with us today in this noon hour. We appreciate you.
All right, we'll be right back.